Alright, no sleep till Brooklyn, no sleep till we get a Shiso win. I am Fly Penguin, this is One Step from Eden, and I am mildly frustrated at how poorly my last 2 runs have been. If you want me to be... No! This might end the run. This is gonna end the run. Yep, that right there. Oh, I should have predicted that. No, 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 no. Oh my god. So we're gonna fire this up again. I have won with, as I kind of found out in the last set of videos that I recorded on this, I've won with a few characters. One of them being the Gunner, which I think everyone kind of gets a win on, and then oh come on, bank it, bank it. I'll take the 30 damage for that, which I think everyone wins on the Gunner. I think that's kind of like a rite of passage. And then I think I've also won with Saffron, which apparently, looking through some of the unlocks, doesn't matter. So we're gonna run. Ooh, I do like. No, I don't. I don't like the Reflect. I am gonna run Shiso because I played him for the first time today, or not for the first time today, for the first time in a long while today, and I enjoyed his playstyle. I kind of forgot how much I liked it. This should be easy enough. There we go. It's not often that we get our orbital strike on those sorts of engagements. Sometimes those floors are rough because you don't have the right spell at the right time, but this is lucky. That means this is going to be a good run. Throw a returning boomerang, restore 2 mana on hit, and root targets for 2 seconds. I don't think I've ever taken that, and I still stand by that decision. We're going to keep moving. We're gonna keep moving. All right, so it looks like the world wants us to be kunai build. The game is pushing us that way. It's their decision, not mine, as you all know. So the claw chooses who will stay and who will go. The game chooses what kind of build we will have. Somehow dodge that. That was pixel perfect. Get me on GDQ. All right, so we're gonna try to bank this guy. I think I can bank him with 1 more. No. 2. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll still take the money. And I also, so I have, wow, Frost might have actually worked with him. I've been trying to do this like flow deck. I've been trying to kind of push it, and I do have Coldstone. So we're gonna do it again. This is, if this works, this will be the first flow deck that has worked for me. I think for whatever reason, flow decks are just wonky. They take a lot of like coordination, I think, of your deck and like deck control. Maybe a little bit more than I'm willing to give. I don't want to waterfall the hostage just because I'm prone to accidentally killing her. I will waterfall that tile though. Not that it mattered. Alright, so how can I line this up? I can line up my step slash to do damage here, but I need to be, the one tile that's broken is the tile I need to stand on. Thank you. And then please continue to stand in front of the hostage so I don't shoot her in the face. Thank you. Alright, so throw those out. I should be able to hit B and then just kill this guy. Oh no, I forgot he respawns. That's rough. It's annoying. We got this Gumby over here. Come here, dude. Alright, you're gonna take damage from this. And that's fine that I didn't really gain that much money from you. I don't know if I banked him on the first try and then didn't bank him on the second one. I didn't really pay enough attention. I think the second one didn't give us money, so that means I would assume that the first one did. We are not going to go for the shop because I want to spend money. Please land. Thank you. Okay. Can I bank these? I cannot. We're just gonna knock you out. And then take your money. It's so cool that the money is crystals, because that means you can just find it on the ground. If below 50% health, start battles with 3 spell power and haste. I have to take it. Nothing really that big of a deal with not taking it. I don't really care about any of these. Swipe is fine. I don't have a problem with it so much as I don't want to focus kunai. Like I don't want to focus like just having kunai. I want to focus like giving the kunai like some sort of special effect or something that like combos well with them. All right, so we are going to be able to knock out one guy with this B. There we go. We're just going to toss that at you for no reason, really. All right, and then I think I'm going to try to lock this guy in. And then if I can hit him with another kunai. Nope, he moved. I really just want to hit you in the face, if you would. Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation in this matter. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so we can do that. We also could not, because I don't like that card specifically because it breaks my side of the board. We're gonna go with mana regen. It breaks my side of the board, and in my amateur opinion, that's just like really annoying. Oh no, we're gonna be caught in here with her. This is the most annoying place to be. This is so bad. I hate when you get caught, especially. There we go. We can push back a little bit. This fight's so interesting. You have to dodge so much, and then there's so many chances where you can just get screwed. Okay, so I learned my lesson that time. I decided not to go. But the problem with this fight though is that it's so slow as a result, because you're kind of just like opportunistically doing damage to her, and so it's a little less smooth. There we go. Try to get that off. Okay, so I would like to use this and hurt her, but also pin her. There we go. Oh, it didn't have enough damage, or it didn't have enough range. Cool. I was really worried we were gonna take damage there. Okay. Nope. Deal damage when you shuffle. Oh, I got rid of that one. Okay, so that ought to work. That ought to work, and then this ought to work. If she were to stop moving. Please stop moving. That's all I beg of you. I beg of you. Alright, so we're just gonna launch some of those out. Alright, so I cut off her tiles this time, which I hope makes her feel pretty foolish. Doesn't matter. She don't care. She doesn't care at all. And you have to take so much damage to be able to hit her, because she just is consistently like DPSing. Like, I know that this is only, you know, round level 2 or whatever, but she's just such a frustrating fight. I'm gonna keep her alive. We need the health, and I think that she's fine as a companion. I know it's only like the first one or whatever, but they're only gonna get harder from here, but that's fine. Okay, so I would like to hit you, and then I should be able to finish you with this cold stone because you had flow, or because I had flow rather. Fire Rock on flow, cast this twice, gain 2 flow. You can't argue with that. That's flow for flow. And then Cold Stone. Also cast Frostbolt. That's it. So Frostbolt does 40 damage, I believe. We can go this way, and we can get a mini boss and a chest. No, that's annoying. That's fine. We're gonna try to get some flow from this guy. Oh, come on. And then we should cast this twice. It's a cool 70 damage. Alright, so he's gonna come first. Then he should go back to where he was. That was not where he was. Alright. There we go. Mind games. Mind games, my dude. Alright, come down here. And then... Oh, no. I should have just tried to yote him. 92 damage. We'll take it. We'll take it. Again, none of these are terribly interesting. I think I'm going to set my deck to flow. Originally, I got those 2 artifacts that gave me kunai builds, but I think kinesis is flow, and then so is hearth. Originally, I got those kunai deck pieces, but on further review, I was not terribly interested in them. So we're just going to kind of play the flow again. If this doesn't work, then maybe I'll give up flow, or give up trying to work flow into Shiso at least. I think the difference with Shiso is that I'm trying to be too cautious sometimes. Sorry, bud. I'm trying to be a little bit too cautious sometimes so that I can really like knock out these right trigger, you know, the linchpin hits. But I don't know that, like, it kind of like breaks up the style of the way you play with everybody else, you know? Star Bells, I'll take the 40 shield. That's gonna help our survivability quite a bit. And so because of that, like, I don't feel like I am really playing as aggressively as I might with some other people. I would just like to just kind of kill you so you don't, there we go, so you don't accidentally do damage to her. Okay, how can I kill your minions efficiently? Let's do one of those, and then kill you. And then now all these minions are just in the line. Ah, okay, well that's fine. She was just a health hostage, and we have a decent amount of health, so Not terribly concerned. One of these bullets would help. There it is. And then step slash, how to do it. Oh, he walked into it. Interesting. So it has a couple frames of hit, apparently. Gain invincibility for 1 second and fragile when you take damage, which is fine. I don't think it does as much as it should for a legendary, personally. I am going to take this free chest, though. Okay, so just deal some damage. Oh, this is the one that heals, but that's fine. And then we're going to whack it with that. Cool. Very cool, very cool. Okay, explosive tendons allow people to die, or people to blow up whenever they die. Is it explosive tendons? Is that it? Yeah. There's something similar in Divinity. It's like what does this do? Interesting. We'll try it out. There's something similar in ruptured tendons. That's it. Divinity Original Sin. It's like it's a pretty solid RPG. I just started getting into it with a group of friends. We're kind of doing a no, please die. I took a lot of damage off of that fight. Just started getting into it from a quarantine activity. Really enjoying it, but the ruptured explosive tendons thing made me think of it. This game has a lot of references, but I don't know if that is one of them. I don't know if that was a direct reference, per se. Okay, so trying to pay attention to where he's going to land. No, push you back. Get out of here. Get out of here. Alright, I wasn't able to do what I wanted to there. I also just tossed that aside, but we're kind of just hoping that we can... There we go. Dodge through you. We'll smack. We got a little in his face, but that was because we wanted to hit him with a kunai. Alright, so I'm going to save this whenever he pushes me. Like that. No, he didn't really push, but that's fine. Okay, this is the perfect time for this? Yeah. Okay, that felt really good. Oh, if you walk over those, they hurt you. I did not know that. So if you walk over them, no, I took a lot of damage from that. That's fine. We got the frostbolt off. Oh, come on. Yeah, so if you walk over them when they're blue, you'll take the damage from it, or when they're yellow, you'll take the damage from it, which is kind of interesting. Okay, so that ought to do it. 2 bouts of 69 damage, 68 damage, not quite. You would be useful, because I need health, but I also really need to kill somebody. So I think I'm just going to kill you, and then we're going to go for, a maybe Violet. Push back enemies in the first 3 columns, and then gain flow. Let's try it. Gain 10 shield whenever a tile is broken. That would be really nice if we were Terra, but we are not. Fire a frostbolt when you cast jam, and your first shuffle each battle is instant. I am cool with that. Even though healing might have been the way to go. We're going to be fighting Violet, and I don't think that she's terribly difficult. We also should be able to kind of heal up off this fight, especially if I can hit that back there, which I don't know that I did. I hit it. Alright, cool. That made me feel pretty solid, I'm not going to lie. Alright, you should die. I will cash you. Thanks for the money, dude. Alright, so we healed a good bit off that. We healed about 150 or something like that. I don't want Upwind. I don't really care about this either. Solar Beam might be interesting, but I don't like the anchoring. We already anchor enough as it is. I'm gonna go this way and get the 2 guaranteed chests. Gonna shoot. Let's push that bad boy over there. Yeah, get on your own side. Alright, so we should be able to take this guy out. And then ice him. Toast, dude. Toast. Oh, come on. He shoots so fast. I guess he's a leveled up version of the normal one. Undertow, pull back half of the enemy field and gain 2 flow. It would be cool if we could do the the undertow overtow thing. I think, or whatever it's called. I don't even know if it's overtow, but you know what I mean. The okay, cool. So we got that. That's a win in my book. Go get the money before it evaporates, because for some reason the money evaporates. Ice flow, gain a flow stack when frost damage is dealt. We got a little bit of money. And then this seems to be good for the flow deck as well. The interesting thing about Rock Cycle is I think it used to give flow, but I don't think it does anymore. Don't quote me on that one, but I think it was broken for a while. I saw something on Twitter where like it gave flow. It could be an upgrade as well. Could be that someone had it as an upgrade, or like the give flow on cast as an upgrade. All right, that didn't really do much. Gonna be honest. I would like to just kill you. I probably could have ended him with the money. All right, we're gonna bring everything forward, and then we should be able just to catch this guy in this thing. Oh, I have to stand there the whole time? That's annoying. Sometimes those sorts of spells I'm really all in favor for, and sometimes not so much. Okay, that should be enough. I should be able to cast it. Right there. Alright, doo-doo. And then... Oh, so see I had some flow, so I should have been able to cycle pretty hard there. We don't need the cycling, we got the execute. 553 damage, or 553 gold, rather. Or money, cash, diamonds, who knows? We went this route for this path, so we're gonna finish it. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's what we want. That's what we want. Give me the money. No, I didn't get all the money. I did not get all the money. We will gain some fragile at the beginning of battle, but that's kind of fine. We picked up poison dart last round. Wasn't incredibly impressed. I think just because of what it needs. Okay, so there's a way to like not do that. So to kill him, right? Yeah. I needed to get him down to 280. There's a way to push him a different direction. I don't remember exactly how it works. Wide shot teleports target 4 tiles away. Yeah, I think if I were to stand like one above him and then shoot it, it would have moved him up or down. But you know, sometimes your mind's not moving that quickly. I just knew I needed to do damage and quickly, and so we went for it. All right, so Violet should be toast, because we have the ability to just destroy her, and she does a lot of healing for us, or not healing, but she does a lot of like her fight isn't that hard, is what I'm trying to say. So as long as like the tiles don't get broken that we need to be bouncing to. All right, there we go. And then we should be able to drop her a little bit. We can drop these guys. Oh, come on. She's a legend. She's an esports gamer. Thank you for the... Oh. I missed. Get out of here. Smack her. I should be able to get one more off. Yeah. Alright, so I don't like... So I'm going to test that theory that I had on the Align. So yeah, so it moved her. So I wonder if you can cast Align while you're queuing up your other shot. Like while you're queuing up your... Oh, there we go. That was good. Oh yeah, we're going to execute her too. We didn't get the money for it. I am going to execute you. Even though you're not... She's not super great to keep alive. I guess she's pretty good to keep alive. I don't know. It's already been done. Fire shot 4 tiles away for every flow stack. Gain 1 flow on hit. That sounds good. That sounds good. That's kind of like a lightning bolt for our flow thing. While you have fragile, gain 0.3 mana regen. We do start with 1. I don't really want to start with 2. And gain 1 upgrader seems good. I'm going to try to upgrade my restore 0.1 mana when you cast a spell. No, I don't believe that I need it. No, I do, because it's gonna up our DPS in the end. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove. First off, I'm gonna remove Step Slash, and then I'm gonna remove Align. I'm gonna keep Claw Traps, because I think it's gonna help us line up our shot, which we don't use enough. I just really don't use it enough. And then I'm gonna try to upgrade, I think, Waterfall. Waterfall seems like the best card that we have, like numbers wise, like the one that we should be pumping resources into. I could be wrong about that, but we'll find out. -1 mana cost, 20 splash damage, or double cast. Double cast would make this thing kind of a nuke. I'm gonna be honest. Fire a shot 4 tiles away for every flow stack. Gain 1 flow on hit. So like we would like to build up a ton of flow, ideally, and then use it. Yo, is it? Okay, so see how the little animation thing is like, it's just doing four, this one is like, okay, yeah, 4 shots done, cool. This one is do a few shots, cool. And then this one is like infinite casting? Is that, what have we created? Is this possible? I'm gonna do it. I saw it one time, and I think that's all I need to to convince me to do it. We're gonna go onward. I've never used waterfall, so this could be totally wrong. This, like what I'm thinking it could happen here is totally what could not happen. Oh, excuse me, sir. I was looking at an article that someone sent me. Okay, so we have we have 2 flow stacks. Okay, so that did not do what I wanted it to do, or it did not do nearly what I wanted it to do. Okay, cold stone. We almost need to like figure out which cards in our deck give flow and which cards in our deck eat flow. Okay, so we got some flow from that. I don't know. This does 54 damage. All right. Nope, it did not do 54 damage. Did a lot more than that. All right, so we have enough flow to just keep cycling this, and then we're just gonna cash you in. Okay, we're just gonna cash you in. We're just gonna cash you in. Nailed it. First try. First shot. First shot. Gain 2 flow. No. So, okay. So, not flow, not flow. Gain 2. Gain 2. So these both gain more than they cast. Gain 2. Gain 2. Gain 2. Gain 2. Use. Use. But also gain. So I think what we can do is we can set up a bunch of flow and then waterfall. I think waterfall's like our finisher. Don't quote me on that. This is all clueless, basically. I would like to do that to get rid of you and then shoot you for the money. All right, so, and then I think I can just shoot this guy. All right, so get away from me, sir, if you would. Thank you. Sometimes this guy moves erratically, so I didn't really know what he was gonna do. So I was just kind of like keeping him out of the way. I'm going to skip over those. So I think flow is the way to go. This might be the only flow deck that works. And part of that I think is going to be because of the, oh no. Oh, he's like too close to take damage. That was interesting. I think this guy floats over it anyway. Yeah. Okay, so we're just going to knock him out with that. And then enjoy the spoils. Don't really care about caltrops. Throw spikes 4 tiles away the last 20 seconds. If you have fragile, teleport targets to random tiles. It's interesting. Doesn't really build into anything that we're doing. Alright, and we are going Riva as well. So like, Riva is, her fight's like hard because of the, the massive amounts of damage that she can take. Just dump this on top of this guy. Alright, so it didn't do that much. That wasn't, I don't think that was optimal use. I think there's probably a better way to do it. Or a better way to set this up. Okay, well, he just totally abandoned his friend there. Thank you, sir. Alright, so we are at 845, so this thing hits hard now. Heal 160 HP and gain 80 poison at the start of battle. That would be really good if we had a way to apply self-poison, but we do not. Because then we could just keep resetting that... Ooh, I might like that, actually. Yeah, I'm going to like that against the fight at the end. Because we could keep resetting the poison timer. Should be able to just knock that out, and then we cash the money off of it. Oh, yo, waterfall doesn't do anything if we don't have any flow. That's interesting. That's kind of... come on, collect them all. Waterfall not doing anything whenever we have literally 0 flow is going to be something to keep note of so that we don't... accidentally cast that and then waste our finisher, because I think this fight's going to be big. All right, so we should be able just to okay, so let's fire that. Let's fire the cold stone. We're going all in because we do not want this guy to kill. There it is. Oh, she killed him anyway. All right, we should be able just to throw this out. Nope. I don't know which one goes forward and which one goes backwards, I'm going to be honest. One of those spells is the first 3 rows, and then the other one. Ooh, I like that. One of them is the first 3 rows, and then one of them is like the back 2 rows. And I don't know which spell does the difference. So Undertow is the back rows, and then Tsunami is pushback. Okay, so 3 mana, 3 pushes, and then 2 mana, 2 pulls. Is that a good way of remembering it? Probably not. Alright, so we're gonna get the free shot off. There we go. Actually, we're just gonna get 2 free shots off. 3 fish? Oh, alright. You're not as good as you think you are. Oh no, that's gonna be, I'll say that's gonna be a big piece of damage if we take that. So the cracking tiles at the beginning of the battle was fine. But if you notice, she like didn't walk over them. I also only have 1 stack of flow, so I would like to get more flow stacks before we set her up. We did that wrong. We did that wrong as well. We did that wrong as well. Alright, so please hit. Thank you. Alright, we will do that. We'll do that. I only have 3 flow stacks. I would really like to get my waterfall moving, but that's fine. I think we're just going to kill her with one of these. Yep, just going to do that. Riva keeps us alive, and we're honestly doing pretty badly, like tempo-wise. This is kind of slow, and then it's also a little bit... there's more setup just because of the way Shiso plays. So because of all that, I'm going to keep her alive. Alright, so I'm going to try to destroy you, obviously, and not that it matters. Oh. Alright, well I can at least get health out of this. Or none. I can do none of those things. That also works. I hate these guys. Alright, he's rooted. This ought to do it. The teleports, when it's on my end of the battle, I had one in the gunner round. It's hilarious. When I had one in... like on their end of the battle with that enemy, garbage. Can't do it. Terrible, terrible mechanic. Does that have anything to do with me? Probably. Probably. Alright, we didn't take any damage there, and we got both of these guys, which is going to be a nice little chunk of money. Fire a shot, reduce damage by 40 for this battle. On flow, don't reduce damage. I am content with that. That's like a lesser mana cold stone. I think. Basically a lesser mana cold stone. I should be able just to execute these guys. And so the cool thing about this, the cool thing about Shiso is once you start rolling, you're rolling. I mean, you're gonna move, because every time you kill an enemy, your shot just keeps scaling. And so since we've like scaled up so much already, like I can pop this guy right off the bat, right? And that's like a 0 mana pop. I mean, that's a good chunk. And then this guy, nothing. Right? This guy? Nothing. I mean, we're moving. Those were 3 caches. 3 monies. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna gain a little bit more money, which I know like 10 money is kind of pocket change. So this is an interesting dilemma because they're almost all good. So I don't really care about the poison system, but Ghost costume gives us some invincibility that's going to allow us to get basically a shot off immediately, right? Like maybe two. Whereas Max Mana is going to help us with Bulwark, or Aether, whatever that is, that gives us defense. I think Ghost costume is going to reduce more damage in the long run. I don't really care about the shop because I'm just trying to bank as much money as I can, right? So like I don't really want the shop. There we go. I actually don't want that. And then I don't really want any of these either. So I kind of like this. I kind of like the way this deck like works. It's interesting. And it is a lot of cards that I've never used before, which I think is part of like the reason I think it's fun. And since I have that Bulwark, the 40 shield in the beginning. Oh, this one gives flow. This one also gives flow. Since I have that 40 shield in the beginning, I feel like I have enough of a buffer to kind of keep myself in this pretty high health area, you know, 500 to 800. When this hits, gain 20 shield, anchor, gain 1 flow. So I like the concept, but 20 shield is really not that much, especially not for 2 mana. So I don't really care about the damage, because most of my damage output is coming through the spells that I A, already have, and then B, getting damage hits off on my linchpin, right? So that was 700 damage. Like that's a chunk of change. That's a good one. Yeah, she's nothing, man. So I just need to make sure that I hit these basically. It could have been legendary. Oh, I took the thunder hit. The thunder hit was not preferred. Okay, so this ought to end it. I did not hit her, but that's fine. I think I should hit her with that. That'll do it. Ugh, give me a second here. You know, Saffron, much appreciated, but I would like my 10 gold. Or however much I get from you. Venoshock is crucial if you're building a poison deck, by the way, because you need to convert that poison damage to actionable damage, like immediately, and so it's really good, but not necessarily right now. I'm also going to take out Orbital Beam. I've been thinking that it's a little slow, and especially because we've got this like flow heavy thing going. Okay, so 3 is bad. I don't really want any of these cards. Oh, well now that you've put her in the fire. Okay. Well, that just made the fight easier / harder. 712 damage. 700. How quickly do you think we're going to drop the... Ooh, this does seem good. This does seem good now. It's a free 60 shield. Or not free, I guess I cracked tiles on the ground. But how many shots does it take to drop the gate? And am I going to make it to the gate? Both great questions. We're going to go this way, and then hopefully the campfire will work out for us. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Sorry, dear. You're just going to have to... Oh, I did it! That was some big brain shit stuff. That's alright. We're not getting demonetized. We don't have any money. Monetize. Skip rewards. That was much bigger brain than I expected. We did it! Alright, Mr. 420 health, you're gonna have to go. And then this guy. Yeah, fights are just trivial right now. And we're just scaling up. We're just scaling up. Splash damage on revenge is interesting. Just from a conceptual point. It's like, I'm gonna get you and your friends. I'm gonna take the glass flute. That's gonna make our initial shot that much heavier, like that much harder hitting. Right? So like ideally I can get rid of one of these guys. Yeah. Ideally we can get rid of both of these guys. There it is. That's what's up. Okay. So I need to get used to getting a little bit more shield so that I can like survive the onslaught. I think I'm gonna go this way and just take all the health it can give me. This is the first campfire this run. I'm just gonna throw that out. I just want to see like how much flow we can get in this deck. So that goes. Alright, so there's some flow. There's some flow. There's some flow. Oh, I killed the bunny. There's some flow. There's a little... Oh, that one absorbs flow. And then now that we have 6, no, we have 5, Waterfall should give me for every flow stack. So Waterfall should give me 5 hits. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, does it double cast? Oh. So the double cast is only interesting because it'll gain 1 flow on hit. It really doesn't do... Double cast is actually worthless. I think because you're going to burn all of your flow by using it. It burns every single piece of flow you have. So it's actually kind of bad. Turns out Streamer is dumb. Enemies have a 50% chance to fire a missile on hit. Gain 1 upgrade. But an upgrade is cheaper than a removal, so it wouldn't make any sense to like do this and then remove it. So I'm actually just going to buy an upgrade. And then we're going to... I was thinking maybe I like upgrade it more. Like I'm willing to take the 50 damage hit to my main weapon if I can upgrade this guy for something useful. Gain 10 shield, 25% chance to leave a flame is fine. 1 mana, 50% damage. No, I do not want that. All of these seem bad. And actually the initial one, the one we started with, was probably the worst, to be honest. That's fine. We're just gonna have to go with it, I guess. We deal with the bed we've laid. Or we've made our bed, now we lay in it. Alright, so that first shot did upwards of 1,000 damage. I think it was like 1,100. So that is a good frame of reference. Oh no, he didn't go back to where he started. Come on, dude. There we go. Alright, so we're just going to pop all these bad boys, and we're going to toss that at him. And then because we're on flow, that didn't lose its damage. So I've only got one, right? So let's see. Oh, no, it didn't work. I think if you hit him, it like stays consistently damaged. Oh, come on, dude. You want it. Alright. Take a hit. Take a hit. Take a hit. I think we're going to do like 800 damage. I would really like to be able to actually do that damage. There it is. I'll take the 50. That's worth it. That's a good trade. We take that day. Take that all day. Oh no, I messed that up. Okay. Okay, so is there a way that I can get him trapped? There is. I think that'll kill him, right? Yeah, okay. I was like, I think he's dead. So this is what it feels like. Yeah, sorry, dude. You feeling lucky, punk? Not particularly interested in any of those. Not particularly interested in spell power. 10 bonus damage seems laughable whenever I'm doing as much as I'm doing. I think the upgrader has higher potential. And by potential, I mean we're gonna make Rock Cycle, Cold Stone. I don't think Flint Shot's very good, by the way. It seems to be worse than I expected it to be. Because it takes our flow. So I would like to remove that if I can. And then Claw Traps is fine. I'm going to upgrade Cold Stone. I think it would be nice if this gave us more flow. But it does not. And then 5 mana is just ridiculous. Bonus 40 damage, minus 10 damage on hit. How does that work? Minus 10 damage on hit. Huh? Oh, every time it's used, it goes down 10 damage. I had to look at the tooltip for that one. That's fine. It basically means if we cast it less than 4 times, it's still going to be gaining some damage. So that's okay. 10 damage was pretty weak in the long run of like how much damage we could have gained from an upgrade, but we'll take it. We're also going to get some health here, which is really nice. It's always nice to start off these levels or these worlds with a little bit of free health. Especially because I chose to execute the one person who could have given us some health. I'm going to go this way, and then we'll have the option to take the... Oh, this should be easy. This should be easy. Thank you. 1200 damage. With the Fragile, that's really nice. The only thing that I can think of that would go into this deck super nicely is the thing that gives us 200% damage on Fragile instead of, I think it's like instead of 50% damage or something, because that's going to help us. Come on, get out of there, you Liger. That's going to help us knock out the first hit units a little bit faster, because 200% damage instead of the 150% damage would be really nice. But I'm not super worried about it, and that's an artifact, and so it's kind of hard to like push for artifacts, or just like try to get some in general. Yo, what did you just do to me? So that guy gains spell power. I didn't know that. And that guy heals. So we are at full health. That's actually really nice. Consume. Kunai is +1. 2 times damage and consume. Not particularly interested in any of these. None of them give me flow. And I'm sure that there's better ways to do flow damage, right? I'm sure that there's better ways to like accumulate flow. We don't really need the campfire at all, actually. That should be easy. And then I think we could just, yeah. I don't really want to use, we'll use that. I'm sure there's better ways to pump up flow decks. I just haven't really got one. Well, when you shuffle, gain some flow. But Blood Shield is interesting purely because you're basically just like putting off the amount of damage that you're going to take. I think it's super situational because you have to sit there long enough to because you're also going to have enemies trying to hit you, right? And so like I feel like you have to like out heal the enemies that are trying to come and get you. Oh dude, you played yourself, you walked into it. So like in the little picture, it's like, oh yeah, that makes total sense. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. It gives us flow and it's right before Hazel. I think it works super well against Hazel. That is amazing. All right, she's rooted, so we're just gonna blast her. Hazel, honey, you gotta you gotta work on that. Oh, that was fantastic. Maybe I should be going for root, because if I can just queue up targets like that, that was hilarious. Restore 1 mana if idle, gain 50 max HP when you kill a hostage, and then gain 1 removal. I'm gonna gain the removal, and I think I might take out Flint Shot. Personally, I think it's the weakest of the flow like finishers that I have, like things that use finish or use flow, but don't necessarily contribute to the gaining of flow. I think it's the worst one. Rock Cycle might be next. If I could get, I'm just gonna tank as much as I can, I think. Okay, so I can't cast anything while I'm, I would like to get B off. There we go, cast. Yo, you can kill the like things on the wall. I had absolutely no idea. All right, because I just killed like a turret. I just did it again. Yo, I had no idea you could do that. Okay, well, color me surprised. All right, so we're gonna try this. So we have six flow. Okay, so it didn't do what I wanted it to, but now we have 14 flow. And so I guess the idea would be that we would now run that spell again. We are just going to be able to cast this over and over again, but the damage that we're doing honestly is nothing compared to the damage we could just be doing through our right trigger. Okay, come on, don't waste her on this. Yeah, very good. Okay, so shuffle, get your deck ready. We're going to try to knock out whoever comes up. All right, come here. No. All right, so we are going to revive, right? We are not going to revive. I thought we were going to revive from Riva, but very cool. So that was very confident. That is 2 major accomplishments. We've never won with Shiso, and we've never won with anything resembling a flow deck. So super cool. Very kind of excited for how that went down. That counts as a win because that means we unlocked Shiso's second form, the Kunai kit. Soulfire, if this kills an enemy, permanently raises the spell's damage by 20. Consume. That's kind of interesting. That seems to be kind of like the oh, what am I looking for? Slay the Spire had a lot of cards like this, where you could feast. That was one of them. And then salvage, destroy a structure in front to gain 100 shield and restore max mana. Anchor. Interesting. So if you had Hazel, you could do some sort of like a teardown build where you just like destroy your own stuff. To kind of like build up some shield, and then you have mana so you can cast it again, so then you can destroy it, so that you can cast it again, and etc, etc. So thank you very much for sticking around. I know this was kind of a bit of a long one. Shiso's a little bit more plodding and kind of slow, but I think it paid off in the end. So if you enjoy One Step from Eden, check it out yourself, and I appreciate you sticking around this long. Please check out the rest of my stuff if you're interested. I'll see you in the next one.